And I'm glad I found this place because it's made my life happier. That puts a smile on my face. My name is Tony. I am Salvadorian, which is a small country in Latin America. I've been in Vietnam for 2 years now. Yes, a few weeks ago, I had a toothache. It was my bottom wisdom tooth. And I felt that I was gonna get an infection. So I bought some antibiotics and I felt it wasn't getting any better. So I started doing some research on what would be my best option as far as getting help for my tooth. I did some research on Facebook. I asked a question on this popular Facebook page, and a few people recommended Venus Dental. So I contacted the dentist, and they were very professional. They answered all my questions very quickly, and they made an appointment the following day. I came here. I was very satisfied. As soon as I walked in, I seen that it was a very clean and professional place. And one of the main things that I needed help with was communication, since I only speak Spanish and English. And what made it very simple was that I was able to communicate what was my problem. They also gave me the solutions, and I had to get my tooth out. And since I was already getting one wisdom tooth out, I decided to get both of them out. And I have to say it didn't hurt. It was painless, but very uncomfortable. I mean, they're pulling a whole tooth out of your mouth, but it was great. Overall, I had a great experience. Before I came here? Yeah. Oh yes, I was definitely very nervous. Well, almost 15 years ago, I was told that I had to pull my wisdom teeth out, but I was always scared. I just didn't want to face it. But like I said, this time I felt like I was going to have an infection, and I didn't want to go that far, so I came here. And once they told me, yes, we have to pull them out, I was very nervous. I was super nervous. The first thing I asked is like, is this very painful? And they're like, it's not going to hurt. You know, we're going to give you some shots, and we're going to numb your mouth. And that's exactly what happened. But overall, I'm glad I did it. Yes, I was nervous. I mean, like I said, they're pulling your teeth out, but they were very professional. And like I said, just coming in here, I felt comfortable because they look very professional as far as their setup. And but overall, I'm glad I did it. It was not what I expected. It wasn't as painful as I thought it would. But yes, great experience, from being super nervous to being very grateful. But overall, I have to say it was more mental. I was just scared that it was gonna hurt. I was scared that it was gonna get infected. I was scared that I wasn't gonna be able to eat well for some time. And it wasn't, you know. So overall, that was my experience.
So the last question, would you recommend us for the people spraying if they have any dental thing?
Yes, definitely. I would recommend Nest Dental. Why? Because like I said, when you're an expat, when you're a foreigner in a different country, I think one of the most important things is to stay healthy, especially when you don't speak the language and you don't have a lot of help to express what's wrong with you, and as far as to understand what needs to be done, and for the professionals to offer that what needs to be done to make you feel better. I truly recommend it. I think having healthy teeth is something very important. So I recommend it. You know, I recommend it because, like I keep saying, they're very professional and they make it easy to communicate. That's the number one thing. Number two, they were very fast as far as giving me answers to the questions that I had, because at the moment I was very concerned. I didn't want this to escalate. I called other places that were very well recommended, and I'm pretty sure they have good services, but it took a while for them to give me the answers that I was looking for. And some gave me the answers, but the appointment was like a few days that I had to wait. So I like how fast they communicated with me, how fast they gave me answers, how professional they were. So yes, I would recommend it. Anybody here in Hanoi, Vietnam that needs help with their teeth, come to Nest Dental. And I still have to look at the name because, you know, it was something very quick, and I'm glad I found this place because it's made my life happier. That puts a smile on my face.
Okay. Thank you.
Veneer Dental, everything for your smile.